everybody. Welcome back. Am I muted? Am I muted? I better not be. Okay, cool. We're not muted. Okay, well, welcome back. I think it's good now. I think we're good. So basically what I did was I deleted Spotify off of Streamlabs and then I re-added it. So hopefully it's working now. Give it a second because it's transitioning to another song. So it's going to be like a little quiet for a moment. But welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. We're good, though, I think. Hello, Shiver. Hello, William. Hello, Betty Crossing. Hello, Meg. Hello, the OG. Now, if I said hello, Emily, so hello, Emily. Hello, Libra. The music is just really low. What do you mean, though? I think Lexi should rename the stream so I need winter custom codes. That's what it says, though. That's literally what it says. The music is just really low. I mean, I can turn it back up. I turned it up a little bit. Let me know. I don't know why it's like that. Also, by the way, I think this happened during yesterday's stream, and if it did, I'm gonna be so sad because I don't think anybody said anything. I would have tried to fix it if somebody pointed it out. I have a few good winter codes to share. I'm gonna go code shopping for a bit at Able Sisters. I don't really know specifically what I'll be looking for. I just know that I need some custom codes. How's the volume now? Because I think I fixed it. More chaos. Now my camera's blurry. Is there ever gonna be a stream where there's not chaos? Probably not. Yeah, Isabel's casually shivering. How's your day, Lexi? Chaotic. I'm stressed because I'm having a lot of technical difficulties. Can we get a refocus? I think we can. Okay, that's better. Give it a second for it to actually show up on YouTube. I'm stressed. Where? Not me forgetting where I put Able Sisters. Love that. Okay, yeah, I think it looks better now. We're good. Yeah, but I think the stream should have all the words be capital in the title. I don't really want to do that, though, because it's going to look like yelling. I flattened my abandoned city island to no theme island. I'm also attempting to have this island be a forever island. I would love to have a forever island eventually, but I don't know if I could manage that. How's the volume now, though? Is it louder? I turned it up some. I'm not really accepting code submissions at the moment. I will a little bit right now. I kind of want to look for myself first, though. Volume is decent. I mean, I can turn it up a little bit more, too, if you guys want me to. I'd be more than happy. Here, let me just turn it up a little bit more. Okay, I turned it up a bit more, too. So, how is it now? I'm sorry for all the questions. I'm just a little nervous. Because we had technical difficulties before. How are you doing? I've been feeling pretty mixed these days, trying to be cozy, glad to be a company here. Hello, Ghosty, welcome to the stream. I'm a little frazzled, to be honest. I had technical difficulties before and had to restart the stream, but I think we're good now. You can't hear it. The music, I have it playing. I had to restart Spotify and everything and re-add it. I'm currently working on Molly Maple's house. They are girlfriends on my island, as they should be. I support that. Audio is pretty good. What does everybody else think about it? Like, how do you think the volume is for the song? I'm sorry to keep asking. I'm just nervous now because of before. Actually, I'm going to type in ice because I want to look for codes related to an ice skating rink. That's a build that I want to make ideally pretty soon. You know what also might be part of it? So I was opening Streamlabs earlier and it was saying that there was some kind of update you needed to do, but sometimes whenever they do updates, there's more bugs or glitches that are introduced after that update. So it could be just a glitch at the moment. In my opinion, Molly and Portia are girlfriends. Portia, in general, I could totally see being LGBTQIA. And Bun, my friend, was supposed to have a Christmas party on Saturday, but she had to cancel because her fridge died, and it's going to be a few days till the repair people come out. That's so horrible. I'm so sorry. I hope maybe there's a way where it could be fixed sooner. I say that this is for ice skating, but it looks pretty gray to me, so I'm not going to get that one. I wish the little pond froze over. Imagine if that would happen and the villagers could like pull out ice skates and go skating on them. That'd be so cute. Okay, I'm just going to type in just the word ice then instead of ice skating. I would just look at the word ice to get better results. Yeah, I went ahead and I did that because that first one just looked like very gray. She's hoping she's going to buy a mini fridge in the meantime. I mean, like at least like for the essentials, 'cause like that's so unfortunate. I am so sorry. Okay, so I like this one. I think there's a couple of matching pieces, but I feel like this would be really good to put down. The thing is, let me see, how many pieces are there? Okay, there's a lot of pieces for it. Because I wanted to make the entrance into an ice skating rink or like ice skating themed. And I told myself I would try it. If it didn't work out, I would put the ice skating rink nearby. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get these ones. That might take me a little bit though, because I want to make sure that I get all the matching pieces. I also played Happy Home Paradise today. It was actually fun. I go through phases that sometimes I'm like, it's like my jam, and other times I just want nothing to do with it, and I don't play it for like several weeks at a time, it feels like. I've never used this method of finding codes. Okay, sorry to completely interrupt and change the subject. So my throne message is finally working, but I did add a link on it, and it looks like Streamlabs is in a silly, goofy mood not adding the link that I put there. So I might have to manually add the link or like put it into the chat later. When you say ice skating rink in the entrance, you mean directly in front of the airport or near the side airport? I would want to put it like on some terraforming that's added to it and like make it look like it's, oh wait, there it is, okay. I have to adjust the message or put it on Nightbot. But to answer your question, I would want to add terraforming as the entrance and then put the designs on top of it, but I feel like that might be too complicated. I don't really know. I just would really like for it to be part of it. I'm not sure now, though, how I'm going to go about doing it, because you bring up a good point. Hello, Crazy. Welcome to the stream. By the way, if you guys are in the Discord server and you got the double at everyone pings, I am so sorry. I don't like having to ping you guys more than I have to, so I feel really bad about it. Also, did this one even go through? Hold on. It didn't. Okay, well, let me fix that. I'm confused though, because I double checked online what the character space was for Streamlabs timer messages, and it said it was like 500. I don't think that's 500 characters, but sure. Depending on how fast I find codes, by the way, and depending on how much time we have left, I may do a bit of decorating, but that's a big if because I don't know how much time I'll end up having, how long this is going to take me, and I also feel like I don't have a whole lot to work with right this second. I kicked out Shino today, and I found my bestie Stitches. I also made him a Happy Home Paradise home, and I got him, I put my whole back into his home. I swear, sometimes it feels like you work so hard over them, and you just, like, wish that they would appreciate it more. I mean, like, technically with the built-in dialogue, the builders would be like, oh, look, I love it, it's so good, even if you did, like, nothing to it. But, like, I just really wish there was, like, more passion with how much they appreciate it. Does that make sense? Like, I want them to be obsessed with my hard work on the houses, which sounds very self-centered. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I feel like I've got to be missing some of the pieces. I feel like sometimes, like, some of them weren't, like, downloading all the way or something. So there's a couple of middle pieces that are slightly different, and I like that so that way you can use a couple of different ones and, like, alternate them so that we don't look too repetitive. I want them to build my house, like, right? Can we just commission them to make our houses? Speaking of that, you know what I always really was upset about as a kid playing Animal Crossing? I love the style of the builder houses, like, in general. I like them more than the default style houses for our characters. Like, I wanted to have a villager style house. Did anybody else feel like that? Even with just New Horizons. Like, I definitely felt that way. The green is on, it's like bright green. I'm gonna leave that there because I use that so I can take pictures of my character and get like a nice transparent photo that's super easy to remove the background with. Okay, so I got those. I'm just gonna look through the rest of them just to see if there's anything that's perchance interesting. Oh, these are cute! This is adorable! I'm like, oh, it's adorable, and then I skip past it. That would be cute if I made like an ice cream stand, but it's a winter island, so I feel like it won't make as much sense to have an ice cream stand. And then this one is just straight up adorable. Like I would be able to like scatter that on the snow. It would be very pretty. Let me just double check the music. Because sometimes I forget like certain songs if I haven't listened to them many times before and I'm like, is this copyright friendly? Let me see. I'm gonna type in snow. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the community. I'm gonna type in snow. I'm just typing in general keywords. I know we already have snow on the ground, but I wanted to see what's been made for it. Hi, well, hello, welcome in. How are you? I had to restart my stream, so I'm a little stressed, but welcome. I really like these, but I don't know what I would attach them to. I mean, I feel like if I'm gonna have those, then I've gotta get like all of these so that way it matches. And I guess technically I wouldn't have to, but it's gonna be a lot more seamless if I choose to get those. And hold on, let me just compare the two, because I feel like they look the exact same. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. Yeah, I'm just gonna get that one then. Because they look completely identical to me. Time for hydrating. Thank you for the reminder, Emily. I really have not had that much water today. I had work earlier and that was very chaotic. As for these, I feel like it's gonna take up a lot of design space. But I mean, I feel like it'd be worth it. Before I go and get those and potentially take up a bunch of my space, I want to go see like what else is on here. I'm just watching your videos. Hello, respect my authority. Welcome to the live stream. I think I mispronounced the end of the username a little bit there, but welcome. How are you? You can do this on the beaches. Oh, like little snow flurries. And it's funny that I say snow flurries. I have flurry on my island. Like this would be cute to scatter on the sand. It was the last time I watched an ACNH stream. Hello, Lemon. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Just to space them out, so I think I will go ahead and get the matching ones for that one piece. I'm going to put this one literally, I'm not getting all the way on the bottom just to make sure that they're fully separate, because whenever I have a set of custom designs that are all supposed to match, I like whenever they're close together so that way it's easy to find the other pieces. I'm good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear that you're good. I'm like calming down now. I just was like very frazzled earlier because technical difficulties are very stressful. I think it's better now though. All that happened was, it was weird. On my starting soon screen, the music was working totally fine. And then you go to the screen where you could like see my camera, and then it just like wouldn't work. It was weird. The like super blocky blue designs towards the top, those are gonna be for an ice skating rink build. I feel like if anything, depending on how many Nook Miles I have at the moment, if I do have time to decorate a bit later, I could maybe try to start on the entrance. And I'm saying the entrance, that's what I was going to make into the ice skating. That wouldn't necessarily be a lot of furniture, which would be a good thing to start on because I don't have a lot of furniture at the moment. Do you remember me? I do. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. You guys, if there was an option where you could spend either like a bunch of bells or a lot of Nook Miles just to buy even more space to hold custom designs, would you guys be willing to invest in that? Because I 100% without a doubt would be willing to. Because there's so many lovely designs out there and I want to have all of them. But we're limited on space, unfortunately. Eric said he feels warm in the shop like a hot cocoa full of marshmallows, and he's indeed full of marshmallows. I would love some marshmallows, but we don't have any. I mean, we have Lucky Charms cereal that has marshmallows in it, if that counts. Hello, Kyle. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Something I have to be so careful about, if you guys do this, when you get custom designs, you're code shopping, you know, just looking for some designs, do you ever lose track of which one you last took? So you're like, wait, which one was I supposed to grab next? Like, look, so I'm clicking on this one, right? Because I wasn't fully paying attention for a second, I forgot which piece I need to get next. So look, I just grabbed the one that has like the wavy line on the top, but I had already gotten that one and I need to go back and get it. Does that make sense? I probably explained it kind of weird, but like sometimes I just lose track of which one I was supposed to save next. And then how's it going? If you're talking to me, great. If that was a question for me, I don't know who's a question for. I'm good. I was a little stressed earlier, but we're good now. Oh, I'm excited. So Kyle, I'm pretty sure you've heard me talk about it. But do you remember that one salad that I was talking about how much it was just my favorite and I loved that salad, right? Well, we're getting DoorDash and it'll have to wait in the fridge until after the stream. But I'm getting my favorite salad and I am very excited about it. I'm glad to hear that you're great, by the way. Oh, another thing, I think I convinced Ben to play Disney Dreamlight Valley with me. I'm saying I think, because he might not end up playing it, but like I hope he does. I'm looking at these and I feel like a lot of these have repetitive pieces, so now I'm trying to look at all the details to make sure I don't get more pieces than I have to. Well, I think there's like a few like small key differences, but for the most part, a lot of them are super identical. I think I just need these two and then I'll be good. I hope he likes it though. Like, of course I get it if he doesn't like it because, you know, each their own. Not everybody's gonna like every game. But I hope that he likes it. So I want someone to talk about it with, like, in real life. I thought you were talking to me because I said, hey, yo, wait, me or Kyle? I'm like that, too. I get very confused in chat sometimes. Like, if somebody, like, asks somebody else in the chat a question or, like, tells them something, sometimes I think they're talking to me, and I get confused. Remember Little Caesars used to have salad, and it was hitting every time, but they got rid of it? They also had this one specific seasoning to put on pizza and breadsticks that I loved as a kid, but I think they got rid of it, and I'm so sad, because it was delicious. What else could I type in? I'm just gonna type in the word snow, I guess, or snowman. I'm gonna type in snowman, because you know how there is that little stand-up design thing where you can put a design on it and then you can stand behind it and like take cute pictures. It's like and it's almost like a cardboard cutout with a design on it. I want to see if there's any of those for snowmen, because I think that'd be cute. I hope there is. I feel like that'd be fairly easy to make too. People can see what they want, but Little Caesars is that girl. I mean, I feel like it's also just like, I've definitely tasted worse pizza before. I wouldn't call it like super fantastic, but like there's definitely been worse, and it's nice to have like as like a very affordable pizza option if you just need something cheap and easy. I like this one. Okay. I want to use like the Pro Designs tab too, but I don't know what words I could put in. I'm just going to type in something very generic and see what happens. Just winter, not put anything else, and just see what comes up. Oh, look at how cute that is. It looks like a little cat. And I have the Frosty the Snowman stuck in my head. I'm sorry. If really bitter. You saying that got it stuck in my head. Versus Pizza Hut, their pizza gives me major heartburn. I like Pizza Hut. I do. I haven't had it in a while, but I like it. I mean, given a lot of different foods give me heartburn issues, but it's okay. Because I continue eating the food anyways. Because in my mind, I feel like it's worth it. It's worth the risk. While we're talking about this, if you guys have a favorite and least favorite pizza place, what is your both favorite and least favorite? Or one of them if you only have one in mind. I love cats. Me too. I forgot. Have you seen my cat before? I don't know if you guys have in your ear, but we have a pizza up here called Jets, and it's like the higher end of the pizza chains into PH. The pizza sauce is nasty. I feel like sometimes stuff that's meant to be like, not even just pizza in general, but with like food places as a whole, like sometimes if it's deemed fancy or like super popular, you go and taste it thinking it's gonna be very worth it because everybody hyped it up, and then it's like nasty or something. Or it just like tastes cheap. I love Hell's and Domino's. I feel like a lot of people don't like it, but I love Pizza Hut personally. There's also a place in my area, I don't know if other states have this, but there's a place here called Marco's that's also really good. Where's Queen Luna? She is with Ben in my room at the moment. Cats are probably better companions than humans, plus they're floofy, so add a bonus. Exactly! Also, I love cats. I love them so, so much, and like, something I'm very passionate about, so I definitely understand, like, if maybe you feel like you're more of a dog person, or if cats aren't necessarily your favorite, because that's totally justifiable, or if you have, like, an allergy or something, I totally get that. But full-on hating cats, I personally don't understand. Like, if they're not your favorite, then they're not your favorite, and that's okay. But full-on just hating them, I don't get that. You know what I mean? Like me, the pizza sauce cannot be sweet. Pizza sauce has to be savory. Same. Have you guys ever gotten pizzas with like the crust having some kind of like sauce on it or like added seasoning? Because it's really common here where we'll get pizza that has like some kind of garlic sauce or seasoning added to it and makes it really good. There's a place near me called the Pizza Barn that is very good. I've heard of Pizza Barn, but I don't know if we have one here. I don't know how popular this restaurant is, so I won't name it, but I love getting the Southwest egg rolls and shitty chicken pizza from there. Have you guys ever tried a buffalo chicken pizza? Because I've never tried it, but I've heard that it's really good. Hell, I feel like I haven't watched your streams in a while. Glad to catch this one. Hello, Mars. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I know I asked a bunch earlier, but I just want to check in with everybody. How is the music right now on the stream? Like, how would you rate the volume? Because I turned it up earlier after... I think it was like a few of you said it was decent, so I turned it up a bit so it could be a little bit louder. So how is it now? I'm sorry, I had to check in. I have a massive problem of loving every animal that I end up having panic attacks when I hear about. Yeah, that's, you guys can't hear it? Wait, what? I'm so confused, because 2 of you said that you can't hear it, and then the OG says that it's an 8 out of 10. I'm so confused. Anyway, I think people are misinterpreting from videos where cats are hissing and growling and all that. I feel like it would take a lot to get them that upset, though. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. How is it that one of you is hearing it, but other people aren't? I think what I might do is mute my own mic and plug my phone and play YouTube through there so I can hear it myself. You can hear it, same amount on my TV, music is quiet to me. I'm so confused. What? I thought it was fine, so I started streaming. I'm low-key kind of sad now. Okay, well, I can turn it up more. I turned it up even more. How is it now? Get better speakers. I don't use speakers for it. It's going through Spotify on my headphones. I hate when the villager you were trying to enable and ask for the shelf furniture. I'll never forget when that happened to me on stream and I just completely gave up on getting them. You can hear now, I can hear it better. Okay, so for those of you that were able to hear it before, how loud would you say it was? Like before I just turned it up, how loud would you say it was? Because some of you were saying that you could hear it and some of you said that you couldn't hear it. Not me looking at the outfits now. This one kind of reminds me of Rosalina, like Princess Rosalina. I can hear over my bird squawking. I'm trying to get Chester so I can't give up. You can't give up on Chester, you just have to keep playing. You have to keep playing. You gotta. It was a 5 out of 10 for me. Because whenever I stream with music, it has to be like low enough where you can hear it, but like I'm meant to be louder than it is so that way you can hear me clearer. So as long as you can hear it like some before, then it's okay. Oh, that's cute. It was like a 3 or 4. I can kind of hear it. It might just be my speakers. I'm just like low-key like a little bit anxious about it because of the issue that happened earlier. And it's a little bit confusing. So like I feel like it's very split. Like some of the chat was able to hear it well, you know, just fine. But then like the other half of the chat couldn't hear it at all. So it's confusing. But if I turn the volume up on my phone, it's fine now. Oh, well, that was me. Oh, wait, so you think it was because your volume on your phone was turned down too low? See, like, that's why it was confusing. It's like, I feel like it's very split. Some of you, I feel like, could hear it good, and then some of you couldn't. What's the holiday tradition you and your family does? We usually do it on the 23rd, and then we save it for the 24th. But we'll make sugar cookies and decorate them. The tradition started years ago whenever we were kids. We would make sugar cookies and decorate them and give them to my grandpa. And I say that because he would be like he called himself the cookie tester. Like, he had to make sure that they were safe and that they were delicious enough to serve to guests. Meaning he just wanted some cookies, but it's fine. And we would save them for the 24th. On the 24th, we would have a family get-together, eat the cookies, have some dinner, and do like a gift exchange. Don't worry about it, you're awesome enough without the music. Well, thank you. I'm just worried anyways because I don't want to do game sounds whenever I do code shopping because then like it's going to be a very annoying sound the whole time. Like it's just me scrolling. Volume was turned down, my bad. You're fine, it's okay. It's okay, I'm just anxious. Yeah, I love my grandpa. I miss giving him the cookies. Love it for you? I mean, my family celebrates Christmas and I do not. But regardless, I like spending time with them that day. I'm looking for all the outfits individually because I want to find some spare ones to have. Chester, what did you do this to me? What did Chester do? What happened? This one kind of reminds me of Elsa. I knew today, by the way, was going to be an Animal Crossing stream regardless, and had it been anything else aside from code shopping, I would have just done the game sounds, but literally all you would hear right now is just me scrolling and clicking on things, and that would be incredibly boring. So, that's why I didn't do that. He has for a shell fountain? Shame. Shame. Shame on you, Chester. Why would you do that? That's like the ultimate sin in campsite villagers. But you're good, Betty Crossing. Take your time. Okay, so I do have an idea in mind for codes, but I'm not really sure how I'd go about looking for it myself. So it's really specific, but if anybody in chat knows of a winter custom design that would be ideal for a wallpaper in the house, let me know. Like one that would look good as a wallpaper. I'm looking for some of that right now. I love that dress. Wait, which one? Oh, the one that looked like Elsa, or that reminded me of Elsa? I'm talking to this person and we might go see the lights and ride a train this month. Hopefully you get a boyfriend. I hope you do too. That'd be wonderful. And I'm saying that especially because you want to at the moment. They forgot your drink. Rude. Can I get a rude in the chat? That's so scary. My face just glitched for the second time, looking all pixely. We got DoorDash and Ben got a drink. They forgot his drink, so that's rude. Also, I'm gonna type in cat and see what happens. I'm gonna look for like a cozy cat design to add. Where's my drink? My Diet Dr. Kelp. I don't even know what he got, but they're wrong for that. Not the pixel emoji. That's what I looked like though for a second. I don't know why I did that, but it was scary. Personally, I think this one looks the most like Luna. What do you guys think? Also, it looks like it's squaring up with me, like it wants to fight. Not the Angry Grandpa reference, Ben. Did you guys ever watch Angry Grandpa at all whenever you were younger? Because we, like, joke about his videos a lot. I really got scared. I'm sorry. It happens sometimes just for, like, a split second. Like, it'll get pixely. It's really weird. When you're well, right? Like, that's the perfect emoji to describe that feeling. Personally, you guys, if I could describe myself, like how I feel, like if I could describe my current mental state as a cat design, never mind, I'm going to close out of that because I was going to be focusing funny. And then there's a very inappropriate username. So don't go back and find that. And if you do, don't tell me that you did. So I'm not going to click on it again, but if you see where my icon is hovering on, the one that I'm hovering on right now, that's how I feel emotionally and mentally right now. Water at 3 o'clock in the morning is the best water, and you can't convince me otherwise. I don't know how to explain if this emoji looks soft and yummy to eat. You know what thing that reminded me of? Like, it's not totally on the same topic, but you know what it reminded me of? I mentioned it in the server a while ago, I think, but my cousin Isaac and I like to come up with emojis that we think would be funny to use in place of, like, you know how normally you like use like one of the crying ones or the laughing ones or the skull emojis to react whenever something is funny. We, for fun, like to come up with random emojis to use in place of those, to use as laughing ones. And the lobster one, personally, is my favorite. Like, hold on. The lobster one is perfect for laughing at something, and you can't convince me otherwise. Also, my mic is still on, right? Okay, we're good. Should I amiibo Shino and Iggly and instead of trying to kick Cobb and Renee out for Rold and Whitney? Whatever would be fastest is what I would do. By the way, I know these aren't winter. I just wanted to look at cat designs real quick. I'm sorry. Though said, bro, I'm dead. Wait, which one? Wait. It's showing up as a brown square on my screen. I don't know what that is. Wait, let's see if you've seen all of the Netflix show Wednesday. I haven't seen any of it. I've just seen a bunch of clips online. Had to take a break to pet my cat. Totally valid. Welcome back to the stream. I'm sorry for deviating away from the custom design. I had to look at the cat ones. Tester's going to replace the cheese rat, as he should, because the cheese rat needs to GTFO. I loved one say. I'm gonna get the reference because the emoji. Oh wait, is it about the hand? Like, doesn't she have like a pet hand? Is that what that's about? I'm gonna type in snowflakes, like, as specifically instead of just the word snow, and see what comes up. I watched one say it's pretty good. I've heard it's got a lot of great reviews. I feel like, though, what people need to remember is it's not necessarily an Addams Family-based show. It's one that's specifically revolving around Wednesday. So that's why it's, like, a little different. Like, it's meant to be about her, not necessarily about the entire family. Yeah, I haven't watched it, but my friend said it was great. Oh, I've heard that there's a lot of, what was I gonna say? I love when I do this. I was gonna say, there's a lot of wonderful reviews about it. Like, I've heard very little complaints about it. Accidentally unsubbed? Jail. I'm kidding. It's supposed to watch Netflix show and history beating Stranger Things 4. I remember, like, that, like, skyrocketed in views. And that, like, I feel like the entirety of summer and also TikTok was completely overtaken by Stranger Things. And right, priorities. Cats are important. So by the way, I did, if you weren't here for this earlier, I did create a throne wish list. However, because I accidentally added too many characters on the timer, it takes a moment to send out the actual link. So I'm gonna have to fix that after the stream. And thank you for the like, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It took me a while to make one, so a lot of people were asking and suggesting it. I even had streamer friends of mine suggest that I try it. It just took me a while because of my own personal issues. Sometimes I feel guilty when people spend money on me. But I finally decided to make one. I kind of just told myself I'll try it for a little bit, and then if I just don't want to do it anymore, I can literally just delete the account. It's not that big of a deal. How do you at people? Like where it highlights their name? Is that what you mean? Oh, Crazy, speaking of that, I finally made a command for it, and it should be up for anybody to use. There it is. I think I did put like a 30-second cooldown on it, but it should be available for everyone to use. Yeah, use the @ sign and then start typing the username. Let me see. I'm gonna type in the word frost and see what comes up. Actually, I should do it on unspecified. I feel like that's a very vague term, and it might not work as well if I put in like a specific type of design that I'm looking for. Yeah, it only highlights for the person that you tag. Like, I didn't even do the @ sign, but if you look up where the throne link is, my name at the end is highlighted for me because it's my full username on YouTube. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? I like this one. I feel like it's very simple, but it's cute. I got my first custom design dress. Congratulations, Ghosty! If you haven't already posted it in the server, you definitely should. And if you did and I just didn't come across it, ping me to make sure I see it, because sometimes I won't check a certain channel right away. So if you did already post it, you should like @ me in that channel to make sure I see. I'm trying to think of what else I could add. I really want to find like some wintry wallpapers. I'm going to type in winter wallpaper, which probably won't work, but I want to try it. I'm going to check and closely challenge. Don't mind me. It's okay. Like, you're completely fine. There's nothing wrong. It's all good. So it didn't give me very many results, but I like this. I mean, I don't know where I would use it, but it's pretty. SMH is my hair color in Caldara. I want to tell you, every time I see the word Caldera, like if you type it in the chat, my brain for some reason keeps wanting to like correct it and read it as Canberra, like the villager. I don't know why it keeps doing that, but like my mind just keeps wanting to correct it for some reason. Yeah, there's nothing over here when I do that. People gotta get developers. You're good. That reminds me. So I have family that lives like basically like surrounded by nature, and what they do whenever they have like leftover like peels from fruits or like stuff, anything left over from like fruits or vegetables or nuts, they always toss it into the forest. That way it can decompose there. That probably was not the right word to use, but you know what I mean. And then the animals can also kind of eat some of it, or like whatever scraps they can get. Canberra is in fact the worst koala, and you cannot change my mind. So I know it's like not necessarily like a visual thing, but I want to type in the word cold and see what happens. Just to see what happens. It's a test. I didn't really like what came up. Let's type in hot chocolate. I'm saying that because I'm going to build a hot chocolate stand at some point. The cheese guy was chasing me. He was just trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty, that's all. Hi, also Canberra was my starter villager for my island and I hate her. Welcome back, Patty Crossing. Canberra, I hope she does not show up on my island. She better not try anything. Hey guys, what are your favorite Christmas movies? Mine is Elf and probably Polar Express. Polar Express to me is very, very nostalgic. Like it reminds me of like peaceful, happy memories like in elementary school. But as for a favorite, Polar Express is probably my second favorite, but my top favorite is probably How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Speaking of koalas, it's time to kick her out. I'll like send you some good energy dust here. This is me sending you energy dust that Canberra can leave. It looks like I'm like trying to possess the chat when I do that. It's scary. I watch a lot of Japanese AC characters and Lucy is called Melbourne. But like that's a place too. Like that's a place. I fulfilled the 10th plot and it was Cookie, so I decided to keep her. Cookie's adorable. I mean, I like her, she's cute, but like I wouldn't really consider her that high up on like a favorites list. You're the 15-day method. I just deployed Chris last night. I don't know if you guys did this too, but whenever I was younger, we would always do this thing where whenever it was like the holiday time, we were about to go on winter break, we would all like have some kind of candy cane or like chocolate snack of some sort, and then to sit down and watch the Polar Express. Cause like we would have all of our assignments done already, so there was no point in trying to do anything else. I had time travel years to figure it out, and I'm absolutely mind blown. Wait, about the 15-day method or what? I have a strong memory of watching that for the first time and only time in my school. Oh, Polar Express or the How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Have you ever played Animal Crossing City Looks yet for my Wii? Hello, Shannon. Welcome to the live stream. I have played it a lot, actually. I mean, I haven't played it in a little while, but I played it a lot when I was younger. I had hot chocolate with it last night. We have this hot chocolate. It's so good. If you get the chance to try some, you should. It's salted caramel hot chocolate. No, the Japanese name for Lucy the Koala. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Polar Express, definitely a second favorite. But my top favorite would definitely be the Grinch. But I love the original Grinch too. I love it so much. Like it's always been like a tradition for like my sisters and I to watch it together sometime around the holidays. And I may be remembering wrong, but I feel like this was like a few years ago. I found out from Ben that he had never seen How the Grinch Stole Christmas, so I showed it to him. Or at least he told me at the time that he had never seen it. So if he pops into the chat and says otherwise, Ben, that was what you told me a few years ago. Because I have one more thing to make you, and you better not ask for shelf furniture again. You better not. You're gonna have to ban him if he does that. I want to see a remake of Polar Express. I want to see that too. You know what else I'm going to see? Not necessarily a remake of. I would love to see a Coraline 2 someday. I know realistically they won't, and I think the creator said that they weren't actually going to go through with one because of how difficult it was to make the entirety of the first Coraline. Or technically the only Coraline, I guess. The best part of any holiday is the movies. You can't change my mind. It's a tradition to have. This was more so with like, I think it was Halloween Town, so like we're kind of past spooky season. But this one year, my sisters and I, we sat down to watch the Halloween Town movies, and we took a roll of like refrigerated cinnamon rolls, put them into the little tray to cook them, and then instead of putting them on plates to eat them, we just would like eat out of the tray with forks, like a cinnamon roll casserole, and it was really good. Yeah, the animation is hard for the teams to do because they have to do it frame by... Yeah, it's painstakingly long and difficult. So I feel like if it wasn't as difficult as it was, they probably would have worked on a second one by now, or at least have considered it. But it's too difficult to do that kind of thing a second time. That is genius. It's really good. If you like cinnamon rolls, I just would keep them in the tray if I were you and eat out of it like with a fork. Make it a casserole. Then going to watch all the Star Wars movies over the holidays. That sounds wonderful. Because like the thing is, I do like watching them whenever Ben has them on. I have a hard time following them though because I get confused very easily. But I think they're fun to watch. But the best movies are those kind of art sales like The Nightmare Before Christmas and Coraline and Box Trolls and Paranorman. I don't think I ever got to see Paranorman. Did you guys ever watch James and the Giant Peach? Because I loved that. I heard some people thought it was scary though. As The Nightmare Before Christmas. I haven't seen that one in a long time either, but I have seen it. I love Paranorman too. Yeah, I did. I haven't seen James and the Giant Peach in a long time either, but I remember really liking it as a kid. I hated that movie as a child. I mean, maybe I would hate it if I rewatched it, because when I mean it when I say it's been years since I've seen it. I love James and the Giant Peach. Same, like I remember really loving it, but I feel like maybe if I rewatch it now, I might not like it as much. If you're wondering why I'm venturing into peppermint themed designs, it's because like, yeah, I want like icy, snowy winter designs, but I also want like festive stuff. And I'm just trying to get a good variety of winter stuff to work with because I'm hoping to do like a decorating stream at some point, and I want stuff to work with. It also just helps with inspiration to look at custom designs. Not reset, I meant flatten. Wait, what? Oh, my plan for my Forever Island is whenever I'm bored of a theme, I reset. Oh yeah, you meant to say flatten, okay. I thought about doing that with this island, but I don't know. You know how with all of my islands, I would always just reset after I finish it, so that way each island has its own separate dream disk and I don't have to worry about like changing and updating them. That's such a habit for me now, and I couldn't see myself not doing it, but at the same time, I thought about trying to make this one a forever one, so I don't know. I have a lot of mixed feelings and ideas about this island. Like festive cozy, yeah, exactly. Like I have plenty of icy wintry stuff now, like stuff like blue or like gray tone with whites, and now I'm just trying to get into more colorful festive stuff. I'm in James the Night Peach in forever. I wonder if it's even available anywhere to watch anymore. I feel like it wouldn't be. I'm nearly over halfway done and I'm so tempted to hit reset. I get to that point whenever I'm like 90% done with an island, it's so like difficult to hold back the urge to reset. It's like I know I'm almost done and I get sick of working on that island, like I just want to reset so bad. The typo is how you know I reset my island a lot. It's okay though, that's totally valid. Totally valid. If you're planning to keep it, you might also want to think of another theme for this island outside of winter. True. I'm not necessarily planning to keep it, I just have the idea in my mind. Like I'm still very 50-50. Like it's either gonna be it's a forever island somehow, or I get close to being done with it and then I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'll reset. So I don't know. That looked a little weird because I was yawning when I was about to drink some water. It's available on Disney Plus. I don't have a Disney Plus account, but my older sister does, so I use hers. I like this one. I feel like if I were to put it on some simple panels and maybe put it like behind some kind of build that I would do, it would look pretty. I just had this idea in mind, but I need to tell my mods first. And the reason I say this is like I'm not set in stone if it could be done or not, but so I want to bring it up with them first. Give me a second. It's not necessarily urgent, but mods, when you get the chance, will you check the group chat? I typed it to y'all. Let me know what you think. I time traveled to invite Chester for the third time. It's Chatter's birthday. It almost feels mean to send him to the void on his birthday, but it is the cheese rat, so I don't care. Send him to the void on his birthday because that's what he deserves. That sounds really horrible out of context. Oh my gosh. I also want to take my time with Happy Home Paradise on my new Forever Island. I eventually want to play a file of Happy Home Paradise where I actually decorate for every single character. That would be fun. I want spicy chicken tenders. That sounds good too, but I'm excited for my salad. I do have a server. There's a link for it, and it's also in the description, or link for it, there's a command for it, excuse me. I want to see what they said though, if any of them responded. I just want food. I'm hungry too. I'm excited for my salad after the stream. I snapped at the stitches. Happy Home Paradise. He wanted Kid Core. I gave him Kid Core. What if we did like a festive version of Kid Core though and made it like festive, Christmassy Kid Core? I don't know what food I want. I don't remember what it's called, but I think there was this app at some point that you could get, and you would tell like what ingredients you already have on hand at home. And it could tell you something you could potentially make with said ingredients. I'm going to give him a gift before I feed him to the Void Lords. I wouldn't even do that. Like, I just would send him off. Bye-bye. The reason I'm getting a bunch of outfit stuff, too, is just, like, I'm not settled on what I'm going to wear for a possible dream address when and if that happens. I don't know. It just helps with inspiration to sift through designs of all different sorts. That was me trying to pop my neck and then it didn't work. And here's the Discord command. And then personally, I celebrate Yule, but I'm gonna type in the word Christmas and see what comes up. Because I know that's a very, very widely celebrated holiday. Oh yeah, there's lots of designs on here to look at. Yeah, so what you're hearing now is a lo-fi Stardew Valley song. That would be a fun theme, but I would have to time travel to June for the snow because of me having Southern Hemisphere Island. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. It's not necessarily going to be like a full-on like Christmassy or festive type item, but I'm getting some of these designs anyways because again, it helps with inspiration a lot. And I can always override it with a different design if I want to, so it's not that big of a deal. Ooh, this one's cute. I like this one. I finished Molly and Maple's yard. I want to see. Send a picture on Discord. Hi, it's Livable Chester. It's so exciting getting a call. It's like a mystery. I love Chester so much. And Chester loves you. I was going to say something different. I was going to say, like, for some reason, my brain was going to be like, you could have him as, like, a flower person or a ring bearer at a future wedding. But that wouldn't have sounded as cute. So I said, and Chester loves you. I like to think that our villagers love us. Bruno just staring at me, purring. He wants something, and I'm not sure what. Speaking of cats, oh my goodness. So I've been feeding Luna more wet food lately. And this morning I was getting Willis's food. If anybody doesn't know Willis is my dog, and I've been feeding her wet food as well because she had so many teeth removed recently. And I was getting her food ready, and Luna was convinced that that was her food and was very impatient thinking it was her food and was just full on screaming at me while I was getting the dog's food, and then was very upset with me whenever I gave it to the dog instead of her. I like these festive lights designs by the way, so I think I'm going to override a few of these that I put down earlier so I can use all of the light designs. They just better love me after that Happy Home Paradise home. If he doesn't, send him to the gulag. I found Chatter's birthday gift, an empty can, or like, you know, whenever you go fishing, sometimes you can even get like a boot, or like if you've seen in Stardew Valley when you go fishing, sometimes you can get like literally just like a pile of trash. That could be his birthday gift. This one was cute, but I'm gonna go ahead and replace it even though I just now got it, and it's because if you look at the bottom, it's not fully transparent like it's supposed to be. There's like a little bit of white peeking through, and I don't like that, so I'm gonna replace that one. Okay, hold on. Let me see how long I've been live for, because I need to check. Okay. I'm typing the word Santa and see what comes up. Oh, this would be cute. Could you imagine if I did some kind of build where it was like supposed to be like a Santa meet and greet area or something? That'd be adorable. I mean, I'm not planning to make it like a Yule themed island or like a Christmas themed island, but like that would be very cute. Time to wrap the can. Wrap it in garbage. Perfect. One thing for using the like command, by the way, you guys, liking this stream is very free. It's a super easy way to support content creators. Thank you so much. If you're ever wondering why you might hear content creators say that a lot, it's because by doing that, it helps to kind of show the algorithm that it's content worth pushing out to the algorithm. Oh, my allergies are so much better today. So I took medicine a bit before the stream started yesterday, and it didn't do anything. And then I took Benadryl whenever I went to sleep, and that really helped. Yes, a Santa's workshop or Santa's something I feel like would be still very cute. I don't know. We'll see. I think I have to sacrifice yet another design. This one looks the most like Luna, and it's a bit more realistic, so I guess I'll replace the fake looking one. And by the way, you guys, if you have not already checked out my mods, I would appreciate it if you could. Thank you. Thank you. This one is a bit ominous. In the corner it says, remember, Santa is watching. That's creepy. I don't like that. This one is cute. I need to stop, though, because I'm not planning on making a full-on Christmassy type island. I think I know what I want to do next. I'm going to type in, words like Santa or, elf, and then put on the custom design Sandy option and see what comes up. Oh, wait, you know what I haven't tried yet is the word reindeer. That would be a good idea at some point. Need to make sure if Molly and Maple's out on Discord. Okay, I'll pull it up in just a second. Well, I can't put it up on screen, but I can look at it on my phone. That's what I meant to say. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh, I love it. Okay, so first of all, can somebody let me know how we're supposed to add the... Wait, was this Happy Home Paradise? Or was it on your actual island? I'm a little forgetful at the moment. But I love it. I really like it. I really do. It's a lot nicer than what I could do, because genuinely, whenever I actually try on Happy Home Paradise, I feel like my builds are low-key, kind of trash a lot of the time. I like it. Oh, on your island. Well, still, it was really pretty. I liked it. Harry Chatter gave the can back. Doesn't mean you're not supposed to give gifts back. In my family, the only time that we give gifts back is whenever we do White Elephant. Because sometimes if something was funny enough, you can re-gift it the next White Elephant. How do I get past the waiting room Discord? I read the rules and I linked my account. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Any help anyone? No, you're completely fine. So basically, the reason that you haven't been let in yet is because the verification process is a manual one. After every live stream, we look at the waiting room channel, and if people have linked their channels, then we let you in manually. The only reason it's a manual thing is because it's the simplest way to prevent potential trolls entering the server. It basically provides a brick wall between the waiting room and then the actual server itself. So if somebody were to come in and try to be really horrible or something, it stops them from actually interacting with everybody. So we'll go ahead and let you in after the stream. The reason that we do that is because if people were to do something they weren't supposed to while I'm streaming, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. So it stops that from happening. Does that make sense? You did everything right, though. I saw your message when I went on my phone. I gave him a tree branch. I would love a tree branch, personally. To be fair, I would not accept trash as a birthday present either, but Chatter deserves the trash. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the community. Thank you so much, and that's smart. I'm very proud of that. I took inspiration for the idea from a streamer friend of mine that has a similar setup for her server. And It basically is like a digital brick wall, if you will. Keep the incels away. Exactly. We do not tolerate that kind of thing. Time to feed the cheese rat to the Void Lords. Something that wouldn't make sense unless you're very deep into the Animal Crossing fandom. I need to stop finding the normal custom type designs because I already have this like completely full. I have a poll to make for you guys actually, so give me a second. Okay, so there's a poll, just like a quick yes or no. So my current designs, like the custom designs tab, not the pro designs, it's completely full and I like what I have, so should I just go ahead and maybe do some whatever island work I'm able to? There might not be a lot, but like I can try. You get to choose who gets kicked. When did you make a throne account? I made it several days ago. I just didn't add anything until like, I think like last night. I decided to go ahead and give it a try, and then if I feel like I don't really vibe with it that much, or if I like, for whatever reason, just don't want to, then I'm just gonna delete the account. But I figured I would try it for a little while. The reason the message keeps sending like that is because for some reason Streamlabs wants to separate the links, so I might have to remake the timer. But I do have an account on there. I'm already leaving, so I feel like a lot of you are saying yes. And I probably am. So let me, I was gonna type a new pinned message, but I like to keep the other one pinned now. So I think I will go ahead and do that. Actually, what DIYs do I have? Or actually, maybe, since I just got a bunch of custom designs, maybe I could start working on placing some of them down somewhere. Yes, you can get a villager with an amiibo or time traveling. Time traveling is very hit or miss for me. So I think what I want to do first is go on the beaches and scatter these transparent ones and see how that looks. I haven't bought the terraforming thing where you can lay down the designs that way, but I will eventually. I don't want to have them super, super close together, so I feel like it's going to look almost like too artificial if I do that. Like, they've got to be kind of scattered. And I'll put like another one up here. And maybe it's the best option, but if you don't have the money, the painstaking process of time travel, I mean, what I usually do is, I mean, sometimes I forget, I'm not gonna lie. I can be pretty bad about not talking to my villagers, but I'll make sure that I talk to all the characters that I'm wanting to leave, save, and then I time travel forward like 2 weeks or like 15 days or so. And then if nobody has a thought bubble, then I'll just start going like one day at a time. And if I do that for a little bit longer and I still don't get a thought bubble, then I just restart and go back to like the current date and just repeat that process. Sometimes it works really well, other times it just doesn't seem to work at all. Okay, by the way, if anybody has not seen my map already, here's my map. I really like it. As for a lot of builders that I have, not so much. Flurry and Sherb I will be keeping at least for now while it's still like a wintry island. All the other villagers will be leaving. feel you, it's annoying. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, maybe it's because it's not like the best method, but it's just what I always do. I feel like there's a lot more pros and cons for having a permanent island, though. For example, you can't change your island rep's name. That's personally not a problem for me because I like name my representative star. I just always name my character Lexi. I mean, when I was younger, I would name my character random things, but now I just always call my character my actual name. Wait, no, whatever I did, it looks like I was standing on the cat's head. That sounds so horrible. Okay, I'm gonna pause what I'm doing and go get that. I mean, hopefully I have enough for it. Actually, how many enough miles do I have? Okay, I'm gonna go like attempt to unlock that thing where you can just lay down the path and that way I don't have to repeatedly open my inventory because it's getting a little bit annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Should I play Happy Home Paradise? Yes, you should. Maybe it's not that bit expensive. I can probably buy the other ones too. Well, I didn't read how much they costed, but I could probably buy definitely at least one of them. Maybe both. Hopefully both. Bye-bye, chatter. I'm gonna add on to that. There's my rendition of that message. It's bye-bye, cheese rat. Worth it? Oh, absolutely, it's worth it. Oh, wait, what are you saying worth it too? Because I thought you were saying it's worth it to play Happy Home Paradise, and I think it is. But I might have misinterpreted that. Are you saying bye to me or bye to chatter? Oh, and by the way, we keep saying the word bye so many times. I wanted to craft a stall and maybe get some of that ready for potential builds, but then I realized that I do not have the stall DIY. At least I'm pretty sure I don't. And now I have like no Nook miles left. For some reason, we said Happy Home Paradise. I was thinking of Coral Island. If that was the game that you were talking about. Speaking of Coral Island, they did an update on it recently, and because I haven't, I mean, like I still play it. I'm still interested. I just haven't played it in like a short little while. I'm not sure what the update contained, but I thought about streaming it. Cheese Frog is better than Cheese Rat. I don't like either of them, to be completely honest with you. I forgot about how short my character's hair was. Not the mushroom hair. Stream it? I mean, I'd love to, but I also, I hope people go. Like, I want to stream it, but I don't feel like anybody would watch, aside from my mods. Chatter is a king. King of the rats. He can be king of the rats. At least Cheese Frog isn't moldy. Both of them are moldy in my eyes. Because I gave you the wig. I love the wig. It's perfect with this outfit, by the way. But I forgot about the hair that I have because I had worn the wig for so long. And now I'm, like, confused. Also, hey, hello? I was going to put these designs all around my house. And then I didn't realize I'm missing, like, the bottom corners. So am I going to have to go back and look for the other ones and replace 2 designs that I grabbed? Because I might, and I will if I have to. Ideally, I don't want to have to do that, but, like, I will if I must. I don't know why I'm adding this, by the way. I just thought it was cute. Watch me delete this, like, right after the stream or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of creative ideas to work with them. You know, get some winter inspiration. And it is mushroom hair. You can't convince me otherwise. Chowder is Void Lord food. If you had to choose between eating the cheese rat or the cheese frog, which one would you eat? He's the king of cheese and Stitches is the king of my heart. You know what the king of my heart is? Is jalapenos, because I love spicy food. JK, it's actually Ben. Only reason I said it like that is because we were talking about food related, so we kept talking about cheese, so saying something about food. I've seen people send you items in the mail. How do I send you stuff? Is it possible? You have to be friends with me on the Switch and then having been to my island at least 1 time before. Or I have to been to your island at least once before. Cheese rat, cheese frog is the cutest. The frog, the rat has a moldy nose. I guess I would eat the cheese frog. Okay, for some reason, I guess I didn't see any corner pieces. So which ones am I gonna have to remove in place of those? I'm gonna have to replace 2 of them. I guess I'll replace this one, and I'll replace this hot chocolate symbol, maybe, and the winter wallpaper. So I know we were just there, but we're gonna go back to the Able sisters. BRB, you're good, take your time. Well, if I eat the rat, then I'd be committing cannibalism. Oh, Dad, don't do that. Do not. Hello, it's iLord Stitches. Well, hello, Stitches. Welcome to the stream. I don't remember what word I typed in to find those lights designs. So I'm literally just going to type in lights and see what happens. I don't know. I'm determined to find them, though. Okay, yeah, this is not gonna work. Okay, I might be in a bit of trouble with this. I don't fully remember what I typed the first time. Hello, Chester. Welcome to the stream. Chester, do you happen to know Lord Stitches? Ooh, okay, so I don't know why I didn't type this before, but like, there's more options with these ones. I might get back to looking at the light designs for a little bit. The plushies in my kingdom had the audacity to kick me out of Plushtopia. I am currently residing in the island of Evermoss. I thought that said something about pumpkins. Like, when I read the word Plushtopia, my mind wanted to correct that something about pumpkins. Check out what they're called in your Apple. So hi, hello Cozy, welcome to the live stream. Is it okay if I call you Cozy? If not, I will work on pronouncing the username correctly because sometimes I struggle to pronounce them, but welcome. And thank you for the idea. I will go do that. We did code shopping for a while and then I was gonna do a bit of island work and then I needed corner pieces that I was missing for a certain design. They're literally just called Christmas. Okay. My least favorite villager. I know he's hated on a lot, but I'm part of that hate train. I do not like Chops. But I also really, really despise Rodney. And to this day, he still reminds me of Neville Papperman from iCarly. Yes, that's fine. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. I do like to ask about nicknames before I call people that, just because some people just really do not like nicknames. I'm moving to a frozen city. Apparently, I'm replacing a cheese rat. Don't even worry about it. The cheese rat is not worth thinking about. Did I scroll past it already? I might have. Oh gee, is that a reference to something? I got Chops on my last island. I moved off my own the first chance I got. I don't blame you. Hi, hello, that one dummy. Welcome to the live stream. I'm not calling you that, by the way. That's just your username. I wouldn't call somebody that. That's mean. Apparently, I replaced a white deer with red horns. You mean Shino? I probably scrolled past it already, but now I'm just looking at the cute designs again. So look, what I was missing was the bottom corner pieces. There's both of the top pieces, but not the bottom corners. So I'm thinking maybe if I look up the person's code, I can look up what they made and see if there's any other ones. I took a picture of their code, so I'm gonna go back and type in the creator one. It's what Neville from iCarly said. Oh yeah! The only thing I remember him saying in the show was that he'll like rue the day or whatever that was supposed to mean. I don't know who this Shino is. Shino is amazing. I got my likes and dislikes on usernames, so my user is this. I don't really understand what you mean. But regardless, welcome to the stream. I accidentally backspaced for the numbers. Okay, I want to see what this person has made. Did I like type it wrong or something? Or maybe they deleted their island. Do you think that's why? I've got Shino. Is Sophia the mod from a couple months ago? Are they still in the Discord? So I feel like I haven't seen them in a while. Yeah, Sophia's been chatting in the Discord. What do you mean? No deleting the island is nothing. I deleted my island. I think the island would get deleted when you delete the island. Maybe I made a typo then, so it worked the second time. And there's still no bottom corner pieces. That makes me very upset. Okay, well I guess I'm gonna have to replace those then, because if I can't have the matching bottom corner pieces, then there's no point in having that. Hello? The way that my stream looked this night, that was so scary. Jump scare. I haven't seen the stream cats for a minute. They've been here for a lot of the streams that you weren't here recently, because I feel like I think you said you got busy recently. Wasn't it with theater? It was Sophia's been here. Yeah, stream glitched for a second. I'm sorry, it happens sometimes. It was brief though. So I'm gonna type in the word Christmas lights thing. So I've got to replace those other designs. So if I can't have the matching bottom corner pieces, I don't want it. I don't know why I struggled so hard to hover over the correct buttons. Yeah, stream glitched a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm about to mute Ben's computer because the Discord won't stop going off and it's making me mad. I don't want to listen to that. Oh, this is cute. Look at that. No, you're good, Kyle. It's okay. I have a 4-star island right now. I don't know what mine is. Wait, so Ben's part of mod chat. Is the reason his computer is going off so much is because you guys are sending messages there? Hold on. I'm struggling to get 4 stars. I'm sorry. I hope you get there soon. McDonald's Sprite tastes like electricity and you cannot change my mind. How much I do to the trader plushies banned me from my own kingdom? Crop dust them. And not me because I'm new here. Oh, what about the server? Oh, I was talking about my mods. I have like a little group chat with them, and I thought they were sending messages there or something, because Discord keeps going off. Oh, your friend recommended me? Well, welcome. That makes me so happy to hear. If you're interested, you don't have to. It's optional, but if you would like to, we do have a Discord server. Okay, bye. I'm going to punish my subjects. Bye, Lord Stitches. Thank you for hanging out with us. Also, Stitches, did you like the stream? Because you should. I'm just finding random stuff to replace those ones now because I can't use them anymore if I don't have the bottom corner pieces. I've sprayed McDonald's for 3 years in the spray. You'd have to take 1,000 volts of electricity and plug it into the big round metal vat that has the Sprite in it. But why? Also, by the way, if you guys have seen my recent YouTube short that I did for the Animal Crossing NPCs as sodas, I said that red would be McDonald's Sprite specifically because I just feel like it suits him. Welcome back, Batty Crossing. I believe it. No, you're just kidding? Oh, well, I would have totally believed that. 100%. Like, no doubt. I guess we are back to looking at coasts, because briefly earlier I thought I would do island work, and then I got mad when I was missing corner pieces, so now we're just back to looking at pretty designs for inspiration. I'm kind of struggling with Blair. This girl is happy on paradise, seems like she doesn't get a proper home. Why do I keep pixeling? That is so scary. Can it stop doing that? I blame the full moon. By the way, right now it's a full moon in Gemini. If we have any astrology fans here. Full moon in Gemini tonight. I blame the full moon for the stream glitching. Emotionally dismissed Lord Stitches. Unfortunately, you did. But Stitches is on his way to punish the members of the kingdom. They're scarier than that glitch? Wait, what is? What's scarier? I'm gonna type in snow again, but specifically look at like snow-themed outfits. I wanna ideally find a few more cutout standee designs. I only have a few, and I wanna use them. Wait, what happened? I'm sorry, I get confused so easily. I'm a little lost at the moment. I'm in a really good mood. I'm so glad to hear that. I love when you guys are happy because that makes me happy. I love winter theme. Winter is so cozy. I do love like spooky season in the fall, but without getting into it because it's a bit personal, there are a lot of stressful events starting the fall time for me. So I feel like because of that, I find the wintertime to be a bit cozier. And I feel like we've talked about this a few times before, but I'm going to bring it up again. What do you guys think is cozier, the fall time or the winter time? Also, didn't I just save this one? I feel like I did earlier at some point. Or maybe I just saw something that was super similar. I'm gonna be having some caramel apple pie after the stream, as you should. Also, can you astral mail me some, like send some via astral projecting? You guys both think winter is? I love winter. Don't get me wrong, there's still a lot that I like about fall, but there's just a lot of like stressful things that happen in my personal life in the fall time. So it makes it a bit less cozy for me. No, astral projecting butts this time. I remember that. You're trying to verify. Oh, you mean in the server? It's a manual verification system, so all you have to do is copy and paste the link to your channel. It doesn't need to have videos on it or anything. Just whatever the channel that you're currently using to talk, you copy and paste the link to that, and then after the stream, we go through the waiting room channel and we manually let people in. The reason it's manual instead of using a bot is because we'd like to do it manually to make sure that no trolls get in or anything. Because if it was a bot verification system, it would be easier for trolls to get in. So that's why it's manual. Why do all these designs literally look the same? Oh wait, I didn't even realize. It took me a second for like that to click. It's because they're Snow White themed designs. Like they're meant to be dressed about the Princess Snow White. Stitches told me to tell everyone to hit the like button. Thank you, Stitches. Liking the stream is free. Fun fact, if you click the like button, the number goes up. You should try it. Also, I'm gonna stop for a second and like try to refocus cameras. It's not like super fuzzy, but I feel like it's been out of focus for a little bit. So I'm doing the hand thing. I don't know what it is about that, but I swear doing that and putting my hands over my face like helps to refocus it. That's also a cool effect. It's true though. If you click the like button, the number gets bigger, it goes up. I really like this one, and then I made a realization. If you look at the design part on the chest part of the dress, the little tie that's supposed to represent like whatever string is on the dress to like, tie it together. Sorry, because I have hair on my face. It looks like the type of knot you would see like on someone's shoelaces. And now I don't like this much. But the colors are really pretty. I'm gonna type in Christmas again, but this time I'm gonna put on the filter for the cutout standees and see if there's any good ones. And then afterwards, I doubt there's any for this one, but I could also type in the word reindeer and put on the cutout standee filter and see if there's any for that, because that would be cute. And like reindeers don't necessarily have to be associated with Christmas. It can also just be like a general wintry thing, so I feel like they can be associated with winter. Okay, I don't really like these ones that much, so I'm gonna go in and do the reindeer idea. That one's cute. I like that. That's cute. My friend's calling you. You're good. Take your time. By the way, really quickly, I am going to plug something for the stream. So basically, if you don't already know, I do have channel memberships available. I haven't been able to add these emotes for a while because I am waiting on slots to be open. But I do want to add little pictures of the emojis that of like the little emotes that I had commissioned. So I can't add them at the moment because I don't have enough space for it. I'll put them on the side of the screen. So there's the first one, and then there's one more. And then there's this one. There we go. And that was perfect timing because right as I'm saying that, I look at the chat and the Streamlabs sent out the timer message for the memberships. I'm not really sure what to type in now for keywords. Kyle. There we go. I had to give you a little bonk on the noggin. I typed in snowman earlier, but I could try again. Because I did look at the cutout standees and I'm wanting to get more of those. Or maybe if I type in snowman, I could see like some cute ones for outfits. Not the bonk. Snowflake. I think I did that earlier, but mainly for like floor designs. And by the way, I will have to fix it at some point after the stream, but I have to like adjust the throw-in message because like the link sends a bit later. I'm back. Welcome back to the stream. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That's pretty. On that one, it's a little bit crooked, but I like it. I feel like it gives it character. And it gives him mice, my friend. That's completely fine. That's totally a priority. Don't even worry about it. Okay, so instead of, I did hot chocolate earlier, I want to type in hot cocoa and see what comes up. You giving wisdom to the less fortunate? Oh, I think they were like just talking to one of their friends. So it's giving me different designs than before. Interesting. Look at how cute this is! Okay, I would have to get this and make it into a build. I did say I was gonna make a hot chocolate stand. This would be adorable for that build. I have to get it, of course. I want this username because some people on Roblox call me dummy because I ask for free stuff. That's not nice of them, though. They shouldn't call you that. That's rude. Bye, Betty Crossing. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. By the way, I feel like it hasn't been really brought up today. Sometimes we don't really use this command, but since it hasn't been done today, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it now. It's a little hot chocolate hat with a little marshmallows. How cute. I feel like I probably wouldn't end up actually wearing it, but part of me just wants to have it just because of how cute it is. Watch me end up replacing it within like 24 hours or something though. I don't know what to think about it, but then it gave me an idea about this user data. Also, thanks for supporting me. Of course. Of course. I haven't really talked to my builders in a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, so I think soon I'm gonna go around and talk to each of them. And then, depending on how long I've been live for, I may need to go after that. We'll see. So now that all of the light designs have been replaced, I'm gonna go around and talk to all the villagers. By the way, before stream potentially has to end, if we could get the old stream to 20 likes, that would be wonderful. Liking the stream is free, and I would just really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I probably am pretty close to 2 hours. Let me check. Okay, yeah. I left those emotes on the screen, by the way, because I wanted to advertise the channel memberships a little bit. They're the ones that I'm waiting to add. I think last I checked, I do need a lot more before I'm gonna get an open slot, but I wanted to leave them there anyways to advertise it. What do you identify as? I'm personally a lesbian, so I'm in the LGBTQIA community as well. I identify as bisexual and I use she, they pronouns. I'm also a lesbian. While we're bringing this up, I just like to say it sometimes. My channel is a very loving and open, accepting community for people of all identities. We are loving and accepting in this household, and if I ever see any ignorance on that subject and any rudeness or people trying to be homophobic, transphobic, whatever it is, if I see any of that, that is an instant ban because that will never be tolerated here. I also make some maps to get hired as a map builder, but again, lucky most of the time. I used to play Roblox a lot, but like I haven't played it in forever. I used to consider streaming it, but I don't know anymore. We'll see. You never know. Before you roast me about not talking to my villagers, I just haven't been playing Animal Crossing as much as of lately because of how bad my burnout was recently. So, yeah. And I'm generally bad about talking to them anyways. I am bi, I support. I'm still waiting on Apple to make emojis for all the pride flags. Remember when we kept saying that Apple was a lesbian icon? That was funny. I want to get hired, but I never do. I'm sorry. Is Apple the lesbian queen? She is. She really is. I think just make sure I don't forget to do it later. I'm probably going to go ahead and take these down now. But again, one more time, if you guys are interested, there are channel memberships available. And there is also the wonderful option that YouTube added. I believe they took inspiration from Twitch for this, but they finally added gifted memberships a while back, and I have them on the channel. I love Tammy's room, but I don't like her as a villager in general. She needs to leave. The only thing is, though, to be able to be eligible to receive a gifted membership, like let's say hypothetically someone was to buy them right now and send them into the chat, you have to click on allow gifts to be able to be eligible, because otherwise if you don't click that, then it's not going to let you receive one. Like, it's basically YouTube trying to make sure that people consent to receiving one. Did I say hello to the villagers yet? Okay, I said hello to Rolled, Maggie, Shep, Tammy, Brocolo, Allie. I think I'm just missing Punchy, Hazel, and Flurry. How do I enable that? So you'll have to enable it whenever somebody buys them. Again, if somebody were to buy some right now, you'd have to wait for that to happen, pop up in the chat, and then you can click allow gifts. So otherwise, there's not really a way to turn them on. Though even then, I don't think people who haven't spent money on that account can't get memberships. Wait, what? Do you mind rephrasing that? Because I'm a little bit confused. I'm sorry. love Flurry. She's adorable. I think I had her on my first stream address for my island Mayfall. That island feels like forever ago, but at the same time, kind of feels like yesterday. Does it make sense? Like, it feels like both forever ago and like it was just so recent, all at the same time. I don't know where the other villagers are. I've never gotten a membership on this account, nor have other people, but I believe because they haven't spent money, so YouTube doesn't give it to those users. That's weird. That shouldn't be a rule. Since I can't find those other villagers, I'm simply going to make a snowman, and then we'll probably end the stream after that. We are going to be raiding, though. I just haven't picked who I'm going to raid yet. Does anybody else, whenever you play Animal Crossing, do you ever, like, intentionally make the snowman super disproportionate so that way, like, maybe, like, the head's gigantic and the body's, like, really tiny or something? I love doing that. Like, the characters get so mad, but I think it's funny. Okay, that's gonna be the head. Your application's open and I really need a job. Do you mean the mod applications? Mod applications are not currently open. However, the mods do volunteer work. It's not something that's a paid job. Like, it's something that they consent to and volunteer to do to help me. Speaking of that, the mod love command. Actually, that bottom piece is going to be the head, I think. Or the body, and then I'll make this one the head. A frozen Bebble, thank you. I appreciate the DIY recipe. Well, I've been made worse since your first build. We'll let a few mistakes slide. Try again sometime. I think he looks fine. I think the snowmen are a little too picky, personally. Okay, let me just double check to make sure there's still like, music left to play. Okay, cool. Let me see. Okay, so while this screen plays, I'm gonna go ahead and find someone for us to raid. And while I'm doing that, as I always say, I cannot see chat. So if you do send a message, I promise I'm not ignoring you. I just literally can't see it. So I'm looking at chat, just to make sure. All right, so I believe I know where I'm gonna send you guys now. Just give me a second getting the link. Thank you so much for waiting, by the way. I do appreciate it. I'm waiting for the chat to appear because my computer's been a little slow today for some reason. I have to use a picture guide for the snowboys. I just only get them about half the time. Hello, Animal Crossing. Welcome to the stream. I am unfortunately just about to raid somebody. I need money, I need a job. I need the year of experience for map building jobs. Do you have mod applications? Tell me, please. I do have them, but they are not currently open as we aren't currently looking for any more mods. But there's the link for the raid. We're going to be raiding my streamer friend Brooke today. I'll just send that a few more times. The raid command. I'm also going to go ahead and pull up the Discord command too while I'm at it. All right, thank you so much for coming to my stream. Thank you for liking it. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done those two things already, you totally should. They cost you absolutely nothing, and it's a really easy way to support me. I will see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time for another live stream. Also, if you haven't joined already, you should join the Discord server. Bye, everybody.